The Viking world was born between cold seas, deep fjords, dark forests, and mountain winds. From the northern coasts of Scandinavia, ships carried people into a wider world of danger, ambition, and discovery. Life in the north was never easy. The land was harsh, the winters were long, and survival required strength, skill, and cooperation. This difficult environment helped shape the Viking way of life. Viking villages were built close to water, where the sea could provide food, trade, and travel. Smoke rose from timber houses, animals moved near the shore, and daily life continued beside the cold northern waters. Inside the Longhouse, fire was the center of life. Families gathered for warmth, meals, work, and stories. Shields, tools, and weapons were always close, because home and survival were deeply connected. Young warriors trained with shields, spears, axes, and swords. Their strength came not only from courage, but from practice, discipline, and the ability to fight together. Viking weapons were practical and powerful. Round shields protected the body, axes were common and effective, and swords were valuable symbols of status, skill, and wealth. Behind every warrior stood skilled craftsmen. Blacksmiths heated iron, shaped blades, repaired armor, and prepared tools for journeys that could lead to trade, settlement, or battle. The longship was one of the greatest achievements of the Viking Age. Built from carefully shaped wood, it was light, fast, and strong enough to cross rough seas. With their high prows, broad sails, and shallow hulls, Viking longships could move across oceans, rivers, and beaches. They gave the Vikings speed, reach, and surprise. Life at sea was dangerous. Crews rowed through cold water, fought against storms, watched the sky, and trusted experience to guide them across open waves. Before a raid, warriors prepared their ships, weapons, and shields. The longship became a moving force, carrying men from familiar fjords toward unknown shores. To people on distant coasts, the first sight of Viking sails could be terrifying. Ships appeared through mist and waves, often before any warning could spread. Viking raids were fast and dramatic. Warriors landed quickly, moved with force, and left before defenses could fully respond. This helped build their fierce reputation across Europe. Fear of Viking attacks spread along coastlines and rivers. Monasteries, towns, and settlements learned to watch the horizon, because the sea could bring sudden danger. Viking war bands depended on leadership. A strong leader offered courage, rewards, strategy, and unity, holding warriors together through risk and uncertainty. On land, Viking warriors fought with shield lines, spears, axes, and swords. Their battles were shaped by discipline, movement, and the pressure of close combat. But the Vikings were not only raiders. They were also traders. In busy harbors, they exchanged furs, amber, metalwork, silver, cloth, and goods from distant lands. Their trade routes stretched across seas and rivers, linking Scandinavia with Europe, the Baltic, the East, and beyond. Viking ships carried both warriors and merchants. The same courage that made them feared also made them explorers. Viking crews crossed the North Atlantic, sailing into waters where few Europeans had gone before. They settled in Iceland and Greenland, building communities in remote and difficult landscapes. These settlements showed their ability to adapt, endure, and push into the unknown. Some Viking explorers reached Vinland, on the edge of North America. This journey revealed the extraordinary range of their ships, navigation, and ambition. Viking life was also shaped by belief. Their world included gods, fate, omens, rituals, and stories that gave meaning to courage, battle, death, and destiny. Runes preserved memory. Carved stones marked names, journeys, family ties, victories, and loss. Through runes and stories, the Viking world remembered itself. Over time, the Viking Age changed. Kingdoms grew stronger, Christianity spread, and the old world of sea raiders slowly faded. But their ships, stories, and journeys left a lasting mark on history. Subscribe to the channel and join the History Storytellers for cinematic history documentaries and journeys into the past.